welcome back to Love, Lies, and Lace Fronts, where we do reactions, reviews, and commentary on the YouTube channels you love to watch. Guys, are you subscribed to this channel? If you're not, you need to be. Hit your notification bell so you can be notified when I upload a video, when I go live, and drop another video for you. Also, follow me on Instagram. That way you can keep up with what I'm doing, okay? If you enjoy channels like this and commentary, consider becoming a member. Otherwise, guys, Bougie Gang Gang, it's an open thing. Make sure that you are subscribed to this channel so you can participate in the chats. And I will see you next time I hit that live button. Okay? Take care. Bye. Hey guys, how are you?
You could be doing opposed to being on my page, bitch, cause I ain't got nothing for you nothing ass bitches.
Oh man, my mic has been off this whole time. Oh my god. It's one of those weeks, guys. I'm telling you, it's one of these weeks. Okay, I just got finished telling you guys the story of when I woke up this morning and I did not know what day it was. Okay, so sorry about that. I put my whatever, I'm not going to even explain. But anyway, I woke up this morning. I thought it was a school day and I started like it was like 6 something and I was like, "Fair, it's time to get up." And my husband was like, "It's the weekend." And then I fell back asleep for a few minutes and I started thinking it was Sunday morning and we missed my mother-in-law's birthday party. Um Sorry, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's Saturday. Good morning, SV. Good morning, sis. Good morning, Live, Laugh, Love. Good morning, Natia, Vicious, Erica, Taishari. Good morning, sis. I'm sorry about that, guys. That's embarrassing. But it's one of these weeks trying to get a lot done. And I don't know. I probably got like 4 or 5 hours of sleep last night just because, I mean, there's always so much to do and not enough time. I can't imagine people who are bored. If you're bored and have nothing to do, you're not living. I don't know. Like it's almost impossible. Give me some of your time. Anyway, hey Erica. Taishari for the 2 times. Krishna. Hello. Good morning. Hi, Jeannie. Good morning. Miss San. Good morning. Hi, V. Hey, Boo Boo. Good morning. Did I say pineapples? Good morning, sis. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Guys, we have a poll. I was trying to get the poll together too. That was another thing. Guys, if you have not voted in the poll yet, what are you waiting for? We have 80 votes. We have 180 in the House, and we have 30 likes. The math is not mathing, but I'm going to let y'all figure that out. Why is Keesha mad, guys? Why is she mad? Why is sis mad? Can you tell me? Can you tell me? Why is sis mad? All right. I need for you to vote because those are the things I came up with. I don't know why sis is mad, but we're gonna go through them in just a second. Natia, Marty, Buttons All Day, Cece Monet. Y'all figure out why she's mad, and then I'm gonna come back and see what y'all are thinking. It's Michelle. Hey boo. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not subscribed yet, you just fell into this live stream. Good morning. We're getting ready to do a live reaction. It's you'll follow along, just it'll be fine. Good morning, good morning, good morning. If you want to come into the chat, hit the subscribe button. There's a 20-minute waiting period, so get your coffee, get your breakfast, and by the time you finish, you'll be able to jump into the chat and speak on it. Okay. Mastermind, hey sis, how are you? Buttons all day for the 2 times. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Netta, good morning. Mecca Iman, good morning, good morning, good morning. Marley, how are you? Natia, let's see. I'm probably saying some names twice. Cheyenne, good morning. Or yes, Cheyenne, good morning, sis. Yeah, that was my bad. That was my bad, guys. The the sound automatically goes to mute, but I hit the mute button. My husband came in to tell me something, so I hit the mute manually. And I guess when you do that and it's on automatic mute because the intro was rolling, um, I had to take it off mute and I didn't realize because it was, it's okay. I'm here now. I'm sorry about that, guys. Shy girl, good morning, sis. Hi, Isha. Good morning. Good morning. Uh Donnie Clark. Hey, sis. Good morning. Live, Laugh, Love, Pure Intentions. Kadeen. Good morning. Miss San, Monica. Um, let's see. Am I forgetting anyone? Monica, good morning. Darla, good morning. I think Darla, I saw your comment yesterday. I think you said you're 3 inches taller than Liv and weigh 200 pounds less or something. Darla was in the comments yesterday talking about I'm 3 inches taller and 200 pounds less. I was like, well, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like 5'11" and 130 pounds, maybe. I'm not sure if that was the case, but sis is tall and slim. Yes. Okay. Um, we were talking about weight yesterday. Yes, we were. I think that adult women can talk about weight, and people should not be in their feelings. I mean, we are who we are, and it's not, you know what I mean? Like, y'all, can we like everything doesn't have to be shouldn't be a problem, right? But yeah, we were having some conversations yesterday and it was fun, and someone was on the YouTube streets trying to pull the wool over our eyes, and we had to have some tough conversations. Why am I cracking up already? Girl, you clicked on the you clicked on messy in the morning, and that's, girl, sis. This is OG messy in the morning. I'm just going to make that differentiation. I'm not the only one. Um, I'm not the only messy person in the morning, I'm sure. And if you click on that hashtag, um, messy in the morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, Monica, Verena, hey, how are you? Good morning, Neshkayla. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, guys, I think we've seen everyone. If I missed you, I'm sorry, sis. I'm gonna just pop back out and say hello. Is that Rena Jeter? Hey, Rena. Good morning. Um, I hope I got everybody. Anyway, let's get into it. Okay. Um, here we go. Let me flip. I need for y'all to vote on the poll, and I want to ask your question on something, okay? Tell me on top of the poll, can you guys just drop in the chat what was the ugliest wig of the week? Can we This is not a new thing. I had to call it out. These were some crazy ass wigs this week, and I just have not seen. We've seen Jasmine's wig before. That's a throwback wig. She pulled from the closet. But can we talk about these wigs this week? Jasmine with her box braid wig, Olivia with her Miss Piggy country music roller set, 1975 roller set. Keesha with her I'm going roller skating. It's 1992. Um, Kool-Aid colored free wig. And then we've got Strong Mommy Chrissy. I don't know if she got it from Jayla. They all down bad. Okay. I mean, it was kind of like, are y'all playing with us this week? Is this part of the storyline? Are we going with who can find the most atrocious wig? I didn't for people who say they like to slay, I'm I was like, what? What is going on with these damn wigs? Okay. They all bad, but the box braid is horrible. The box braid is an affront to braids. Like, Jasmine should never even be able to look at a braid again after that atrocity. They all uglies. Chrissy takes it for the week. Okay. It was bad. It was not her color. Chrissy does good colorful wigs sometimes. Um she had some cute colorful wigs once upon a time that I was really here for. I thought she really could slay a wig. That is not a wig. Like, wherever you got that wig from, put it back in the bag and take it right to the trash, right? Is that what we Go ahead and run that to the trash can. Bank robbing wigs. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's get back on a more serious note. Let's see. Keesha, I mean, sis is committed to that wig. And if you are a good Keir Dunn, guess what? She is going to do a giveaway. She's going to go to her stylist, and her stylist is going to bring it back to the original condition. And then if you comment in the comments, then you might get a chance to maybe have her send it out to you if you're lucky. Okay? That giveaway was very, very sketchy sounding. There were no clear rules. Let's see if Keesha comes next week and talks about how she's actually really going to dispense of the open bag, let's call them the open bag collection of wigs, because Keesha is she's going to, I don't know, she's putting gut lengths on the back burner, let's just say. That's my interpretation of the video. Okay, my interpretation of the video is that Keesha is putting got lengths on the back burner, and she is going to be doing promos for wig companies. And when she finishes with these wigs, she's going to recondition them and put them back in a bag and send them to you for a giveaway. Okay. Taishari, are you ready for something from the open bag collection? Is anyone in here going to be is anyone in here going to be trying for an open bag giveaway? I don't think so. Anyway, guys, let's take a look at the poll and let's jump into this reaction. Okay. Why is Keesha mad, guys? Can you tell me? You need me, babe? Just one. Okay. You're welcome, dear. Okay. Let's see. Why is Keesha mad? Okay, these are your options, guys. Real estate ain't easy. She's 2 weeks in, and she's realizing those checks are not going to come overnight. I'm sure someone told her, but I guess she's putting it into the reality, right? Oh, why is Keesha wearing a Bougie Gang sweatshirt? Number one, because Keesha, I think, has been hanging out in the bushes, because this whole video is a big answer to a couple of videos from this week. Keesha is answering the comments, and she's talking to Bougie Gang, and she's probably in the bushes right now. So I said, well, girl, you may as well put on the sweatshirt. Okay. And if you want one, go ahead to loveliesandlacefronts.com and go ahead and get you a Bougie Gang sweatshirt. Okay. But why is she mad, guys? Real estate ain't easy. Got links gone. Daddy gone. Budget gone. Okay. Those are your choices. We have 171 votes. We have 294 in the House, and we have 73 likes. My goodness. Okay. Guys, go ahead, subscribe. I don't think that you need to be subscribed to vote, but go ahead, subscribe so you can get your notifications set. So whenever I go live, post another video, you can be notified. That's number one. Number two, vote, 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 vote. Let us know what you're thinking. Number three, hit the like button for me. Okay. All right, guys, let's get into it. Let's hear what you guys are saying. She's mad because nobody signed up for her real estate webinar. Is that true, L Sweet? Good morning, sister. How are you? Just think about it. Okay. Hi Doris. Good morning. She's met Daddy's gone, but Revenge Baby Daddy showed up for the sell a break. Sean a I don't know what that means. Daddy gone, but the Revenge Baby Daddy. Oh, Revenge Baby. Okay, I know who you're talking about. Okay. Revenge Baby Daddy showed up for the sell. Oh, the celebration. Oh, I get it. Can you point out who that is for me, please? So, word on the street is, which I don't know if this is true or not, because I wasn't around then. And I wouldn't have been around when it happened either, but that's someone's dropping some tea. There is word on the street, there is some talk on the town that Keesha was out doing her thing when Jeremy was out doing his thing, and potentially that one of the children, you do the math, I'm not saying any names, and let's not say that in the chat because little sis did not ask to be here. Keesha, she's had 2 pregnancies that, so you guys do the math. there's word on the street that the Deddy is not the Deddy. Okay. So let's see, because I've never seen this guy. So thank you for mentioning that. I didn't know who any of these people were. So point sir out to me. And so is this the guy who you guys have said was the chef? Because I did not know. So yeah, let's get into it. I'm here for the tea. I did not know. I saw a bunch of people at, I guess that was Ashley's party. They're playing Taboo. Okay, here we go. Are we here? Okay, let's see. Okay.
Okay, y'all, we're about to play Taboo. Oh my gosh! That was a good comeback, not again.
Is the guy that is so no chief? What is that? Let me ask you, is this the guy that she was twerkulating on in Tulum, or is that a different guy? That's the Tulum guy? Is the Tulum guy the suspected revenge baby daddy? Is that so? Revenge guy is the suspected baby, revenge baby, let's say RBD. Okay. So RBD is the twerkulate on Tulum guy. Is he also the chef? So twerkulate on Tulum and the chef, are they the same? Keesha stays addressing for, she sure does. I just went ahead and gave her a bougie gang sweatshirt. I just like, sis, hit the like button, okay? All right. India says I'm not saying anything alleged. So he's not the chef. Okay, twerkulation and the chef are not the same person, because I've heard people say the chef was RBD. Okay. People have called the chef the second baby daddy. Okay. All right, let's get into it, guys. If you have not voted yet, vote in the poll. And also, I need for you to chime in on the Daddy Gone wig collection. If you have not chimed in yet, Amber, I'm gonna need for you to chime in, sis, on the Daddy Gone wig collection. Okay, whose wig is worst? Okay, and I'm talking about worst with a T. Who has the worst wig on here? Okay, is it Jasmine with the disgusting box braid wig? Is it Olivia with Pray for Me roller set? Is it Keesha with I'm going back? Okay, her 1992 Country Music Awards. I don't even know what to call it. And Strong Mommy Chrissy, I'm gonna need another $25. Okay. All right. So vote on the worst wig of the Baby Daddy Gone collection. Okay. I might have to actually put up a poll for you guys to vote. But if you want to drop in the collection, whose wig is worst? Okay. All right, let's go. So
what a timer thing at?
That's Tulum guy in the black or the white? Which one is he?
What a little thing.
We don't have it.
You think that's why she is?
Because people steal it every time.
You think that's why she's giggling the way she is?
They keep buying the Taboo timer and somebody keeps stealing it. We can use this guy. I'm going first. Thank you. No, it don't work like that. Oh my gosh. You know how to play Taboo, because I don't.
Oh, okay.
Well, the timer running down. Somebody only got 24 seconds.
Ready? And go. It goes this. What in the car goes vroom, vroom? Yes. All right. Oh, I'm about to go.
What in the car goes room room? Did she mean vroom vroom? I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but Ashley Sellers, number one, a unitard is not the look for you, sis. Sis is I don't know if she's tall or not, but she has a very slender body, and good for her. That's, whatever. That is not a look for you, sis. That is not the look. I know y'all were thinking it, but I'm saying it. Yeah, I mean, girl, the look is not like, if your look is check my vagina print, or hey, I'm on my period, can you tell what kind of pads I have on? Okay. But everybody don't want to see that, sis. Like, I don't understand. If Look, let me tell you something. If on today's a beautiful day, there's no rain, at least here down south. And if you think that you want to wear something from the Hail to the V collection, that you want everyone to see that you live on Camel Toe Lane, you go right on ahead. But it's not a look, sis. It is a look, but it's not a look that is respectable. And as a grown woman at a certain point, you don't want your whole vagina to be on Front Street, okay? And I'm just telling you this from an older doll who knows better, okay? To some younger dolls that think they know but don't know. Clocking in on Camel Toe Lane is not cute, because yeah, men are gonna look, but it's not a good look. Okay, it's just not.
No. She said work. Okay.
Look at the lady standing over the show. We can't even get 5 minutes into the video. Who is that? Ashley's mother? And why is she so put off by everything going on?
Damn, all right. Damn. When I'm 15, I'm going to the Keesha. The other one. For America. The other one, not Keesha. Sweet 16. Yes.
When you're 15, you're going to a Sweet 16? Oh, she couldn't say 16. How about a 15 plus 1 birthday party?
All right, listen. Japan is in Asia. Yes.
Keesha said yes.
All right. I'm about to take.
Desi love, we're not going to even touch that. And you know what, Ashley, do you not know that Mexico is in North America too? You mean the United States of America? Because little known fact, if you look at a map, I mean, we're in North America. Mexico's in North America.
T to be for my blank.
Canada's in North America. They're in America too. Contrary to, what I'm saying? Like, come on, think about it. Because Keesha keep open them legs. She probably stand. Ooh.
For my blank to be what? Steroids. But I'm about to play T for my blank to be what? Clean.
Tommy.
Yes, Tommy.
No.
So lots of drinking. Look at ma'am over there over the shoulder. She's like, what?
No, it's over.
No, he said stomach.
No,
wait, don't do the timer. Do the stop. Don't do the stop. Let me see.
Yeah, I said actually ain't no on there. All right, what I sleep on?
Sleep is on there. Don't count.
I just feel like that type of outfit, and I've seen other people on the YouTube streets who wear outfits like that. And there's a channel I like very much, and sis dresses like that, not all the time, but during the day. And I mean, she's grown, and I'm not gonna, what I'm saying, Ashley's grown too. But I don't have anything to say about that other channel. This one, I'm like, look, ma'am, it's giving the wrong impression. But if that's where we're going with it,
We're not making this.
You can't do that.
It's giving you may as well walk around naked. Auntie looking like, what time are these fools leaving? Yeah, I'm ready to cook.
When we go to the strip club, whoever be at the All right, if I'm famous, everybody when I pull up to the club, they be like, what they call white name for it, the white name. Like it's a 5-letter word. Come on,
All right, let's put this on mute for a second. Do we need to hear that? They're just so loud, and I don't. This was just some filler for Keesha because. Okay.
Hey, bro.
Out of there. Get out of here. Okay, Ashley. My turn. Ashley.
Who is first?
Who get the big credit? Okay, here. Y'all ready, my team?
Okay, I'm gonna just say for the first time, just some regular white jeans and a t-shirt. I'm kind of like, Keesha, thank you for putting on a just regular outfit. Now, do the jeans have fur on the bottom? Does she have on some fugazi shoes? I don't know. But just from what I'm seeing, I'm like, finally, you're not trying so hard with your I'm trying so hard wardrobe, because the wardrobe of the try so hard is awful. um Sometimes just stop trying so hard to have a look, because those looks are awful. Okay, they're awful.
If you skip, you got it. I'm gonna try my best.
Wow, you're
The first round was an example.
No. That's
Really?
practice round. I wasn't an example. We got people on our team that know that we
Why you don't me though?
I can't take all the yelling. So Keisha's waiting for everyone to pay attention to her. So is that Tulum lap dance man right there with the black watch? And have they known each other? Like, someone needs to clue me in on all of that, because I really only started watching Keisha's channel 2 years ago. I remember the Tulum dance. I remember when that happened, but how did he fit into, I heard that it was something going on with the chef. But is it now this dude that maybe she had something going on with this guy? Is he like a best friend? Somebody tell me what's tea.
Go ahead, Keisha. It's my turn.
Or
Y'all
suspected tea.
Oh, I got this. Kelsey, do time on your phone so I keep score.
Okay.
Y'all
So listen to me. If you skip,
Is that supposed to be him? The lie detector determined you are telling the truth. Okay, who here? Let me see. RBD. That's the Deddy. Okay, so they've been knowing each other for a minute. Okay. Wait, is that the Tulum jump off? So what happened with the chef? Was she making time with the chef too? Look at Auntie back there, like, you're not supposed to be that close to Keesha. Jeremy coming through to pop, 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 pop. I gotta let it soak in a little bit more. All the events. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Okay.
if you skip, the other team gets a point.
Hold on. Let me move. Hold on. Let's be nosy. This guy right here. Got to keep your eye on him. So let's see what the T is.
So can we let that slide? 'Cause we didn't
No,
know.
I counted it when we did it. So
You
now,
didn't skip none.
no, you called me out.
No, when you said a word though, but I'm saying the skips. Can you let that slide though? Come on.
We don't know because you said that when you losing.
Right, guys, my money's
We didn't
No,
know.
I
Hold on. I messed that up.
No, we beat you.
Let's get a better look at his face.
Okay, 4.
All right. So, I mean, this is nothing but some gossip from the comment section and word on the street, okay? You know what? In in the lives on a poll, you only get 4 options. On the community post, if I do a poll, you get 5 options. And then also on the community post, I can put pictures. So yeah, you only get 4 in a live. But look at this face, guys. Look, I mean, there are men. Look at hey, strong mommy Chrissy, girl, strong mommy Chrissy must be in the mist. Look, DeMarcus, when him and Chrissy got together, I mean, she was pregnant so quick, he didn't know whose baby that was, right? Or unless she was messing with both of them at the same time, because she was not above cheating, and she said that, right? But now it's called, I mean, clearly, there's some questions about the 3 kids that she put on him. Now, one of them, there's no question, but there's questions, right? That have been raised. So, okay. Jeremy is he's a hood dude, and he knew he wasn't doing right, and he also probably knew and knows he's not going anywhere. So maybe the kids are up under the roof and he's the daddy, right? I don't know. I need to get a better look, but this is a good look, okay? He's the daddy. Okay. All right, let's keep this in our minds as reference, okay? Cuz let's just keep that in our minds, right?
No.
If I can get a better one.
No, ma'am.
All right, let's go. All right, five rules.
I don't know.
All right, ready? Go, Keesha. Set, go.
Does he let's ask this too. Does Keesha seem like she's acting awkwardly weird at this moment? Is she acting sus? More sus than usual? Is she acting sussy versus just regular ass sus because her RBD is in the mist? Is that possible? Kadine's saying no. Nobody is holding holding Stink's waist. Be for real. I see where little do you think he looks like Emmanuel Lewis? Yes, she's acting awkward. She's acting sussy, right? She's nervous. Do you think that's her true love, or is he the bust down? She's always weird. Okay, so nothing different about this sus versus other sus. Okay, guys, this is gonna take us all day. Okay.
On Tarping Show, she teaches the girls how to runway. Whoa. All right, point. Damn. During this season, the 3rd season of the year, autumn. They St. Patrick's Day. Wait. Don't skip it. Take your time.
I wonder if he's the homie and he likes Keesha, but he didn't have any funds, and she chose wrong, and she chose Jeremy instead, and he's definitely the bust down. Okay. I wonder.
It's very fun. You go in there and there's 6 things, and then you can put on these fancy shoes. Bowling.
No, hold on.
That's my man, really.
A tiger hat. I got tigers. When you go there, if you go to a big water.
No, you can't say that vibe. That's
there are certain teams that girls do in high school.
No, you can't say that. You said high school.
They are so damn loud. So it's a case of she likes him. He's crushing on her, but he wasn't. He probably had a girlfriend. Here's Aisha. Aisha was getting ready to do something. Is Keisha's affinity for this hairstyle because Ashley has natural hair that does that by itself, and she wants to be like her best friend? And why does she have that Kool-Aid mark running down the middle? Keisha's slow. Okay. A little taboo. You will have being loud as well as tough. She can't read or something. She is loud and wrong and dumb. Okay. This whole sequence was, it's almost over, thank God. All right, okay. Aisha is trying desperately. Aisha's a pretty girl. She's very pretty. Now I've got some opinions, but we're not on her channel right now, so I'm not even going to I could say some things. I think she's very cute though. I'm gonna just give it to her. I'm gonna just give her that. Okay. She's cute. Um and we leave that right there. Okay, like that, like this, like that. Okay, Keesha, I don't know what you're looking at. Guys, if you have not dropped into the chat, please drop your vote on worst wig of the week from the Deddy Gone collection. Was it Jasmine? Was it Olivia? Was it Keesha? Was it Strong Mommy Chrissy? Okay, yes, finally that awful party is over.
Brunch. This is my celebration brunch for my real estate license.
Oh my God. Ashley, don't think we don't see those green nails, sis. Awful.
Oh, happy Sunday. I am headed to my brunch. This is my celebration brunch for my real estate license. And yeah, so just a couple of my girls are getting together. Babe tried as hard as he could to come. He was like, I want to celebrate you too.
I don't understand. So she's saying he tried as hard as he could to come. That doesn't really make sense to me. He tried as hard as but you didn't want him to come. Obviously, if you wanted him to come, then he would be there, right? That's what I would say. Okay, let me get my lie button. Okay, hold on a second.
The lie detector determined that was a lie. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
But I'm like, babe, it's not even going to be any other guys there. Like, and obviously all my friends know him and they get along with him, but it's just not the same. The conversation is just not the same if your man is there. So a few of my friends I have not seen in a while, especially since I had to go into hibernation while I was getting my real estate license. So I kind of just want to catch up and just do a girl's thing. So he said he's going to do something for me. So I'll let y'all see that probably in another vlog though, because honestly, Ashley's celebration, that footage was so freaking long. I'm gonna have to chop that up. But
that party was for her. What is this? Oh, okay. I didn't even know what that was. Okay. That party was for her, the little taboo celebration, but Jeremy wasn't there either, right? Come on now.
Daddy a fool. That's my plate. Daddy a fool. Daddy a fool. Daddy a fool.
Not the Deddy Gone collection. Yes, Asia. Yes, the Deddy Gone collection. Okay, so Jeremy tried to come as hard as he could, but she didn't want him to come, obviously, because it was going to be all girls. So why didn't he go to Ashley's party for you? Was it because your boo thing was going to be there? Was it because RBD was going to be in the house? Was it because the bust down was coming and you were going to try and get a kiss in the pantry?
What I was about to say, oh yeah, y'all, I didn't even show y'all my outfit. I forgot. Okay. I guess y'all see on the gram, or I'll try to get like someone to film my full outfit when I get there. But y'all, so I was reading my comments. Why did somebody comment talking about?
She was reading my comments, okay? She was reading Bougie Gang comments. That's what she was reading. Let's hear from the comment section, guys.
About why does Keesha keep calling it real estate clothes? Y'all, let me get y'all together.
Keesha, if you're going to come to my chat, do you mind giving me credit, please? And if you're going to be addressing someone from the Bougie Gang chat, do you mind just go ahead and publish your screenshot, sis? Because that conversation was happening over here. Nobody in your chat mentioned that unless they were over here mentioning us. Okay? Stop trying to make it, girl, because I don't have a problem answering back to you. If you are answering to us, girl, do so.
First of all, I keep calling it real estate clothes, real estate attire, blah, blah, blah. I'm not, because somebody was like, why don't you just call it business? Because the clothes that I'm ordering are not just for business. And
that came directly from my comments. There was a whole conversation. Someone said, why does she keep calling it real estate? And it's been said in the chat, but there was also someone who actually dropped a comment. I forgot what I said. And then there was another person who just said, yeah, why don't you just call it business attire or whatever? So whether she actually saw it from a live like this and read the comments from this thread here, or went straight to the comments, sis, we're not the slow crew over here. This is not slow. We are not in slow motion, and ain't nobody slow over here. You can't run us from some comments and think we don't know what was said. And just because I don't answer every comment doesn't mean I don't read every comment. I read my comments. Trust me, I read them all.
I don't want to get it twisted, and I don't want to be sitting here telling people, oh, this is business attire, and it's not. So it's my real estate attire, and I'm not mad or nothing, y'all. I'm just saying, just in case people don't, because I didn't give y'all a haul to show y'all everything that I ordered. Some things can be used for, business attire, but I know exactly what business attire is, y'all. And everything that I order is not business attire. And that's another thing I just really love about real estate. Y'all know with YouTube, you don't have, yes, we have co-workers, our co-YouTube friends and whatever on the internet, but we don't see anybody. So we cooped up in our house, and yeah, we're just entertaining ourselves.
Sis was lonely. That's why she went and got herself a new job. I mean, girl, all of your clothes are not work clothes. The clothes don't know what they are. The clothes don't even know that they're clothes. Like, at the end of the day, it's whatever. The fact that you have to talk about the fact that this is even a conversation is so dumb. That just tells me you have no drip, you have no clothes. I mean, you know what I'm saying? The fact that you have to really have a conversation about what's what and had to, like, you weren't even ready, just tells me that you didn't have any. You didn't have anything that was even passable for something for business. And you've been doing business seminars, probably in bonnets and bathrobes. Like, you were not ready. That's why you had to get ready, because unfortunately, when you achieved your license, you were not ready, right? That's what that says
and
to
then
me.
putting it on the internet to entertain you guys. So I really love that, like, so far with real, and I know it's going to continue this way, but with real estate, like, I'm getting out there, I'm mingling, I'm
kiss in the pantry, okay?
Just doing a lot of different things, and I really like out here in these ATL streets, walking the streets, like, look at, dressed down to the toe, and we look at this, y'all. Look at this. This looks ratchet and ghetto, and I almost had to bring my freaking backpack up.
Girl, she said it looks ratchet and ghetto. Look, no one told you to pick that green dress. Why is it that she always, like, she looks like she's going to a Christmas pageant, okay? She looks like she's getting ready to get up and play the flute on a high school stage. Why Keesha must love fur. Do you guys notice how much fur she likes to get? Something with some sort of fur on it for her birthday dress. She always like this. She's always got some sort of fur accent on everything.
Yeah, bring my backpack because we had to make some.
Keesha, you on a date with that white man next to you? Is that your real boo? Who's that? Is that your date? Girl, is that some tea, y'all? Is Keesha on a date with Mr. Sam? He looks like his name is either Sam, Larry, or Jim. Look at Keesha and her new boo, Jim.
Tina Turner.
He's in every shot. Girl.
Got a show going.
Or is that your security?
No, at the Fox.
See this guy out here recording.
Oh.
I'm so thirsty. I just want some ice cold orange juice.
I'm so thirsty. Oh, okay.
I gotta just do this reel. Trying to make a reel with my friends. Okay. Ooh. My friends, I feel y'all.
Girl, who is her very tall friend with the bright pink pants? Look at Keisha's silhouette in the window.
Look at so cute. Hey y'all. They weren't gonna let us sit down. There ain't nobody in here. Y'all look so cute. I'm sorry, you finally met. Yeah. You look so beautiful. Thank you, y'all. I love it. How is they not gonna be able to when this whole thing is empty? So
Keesha, why are you walking in the place complaining? Can you relax? I mean, some people that they just can't have a minute. They always got to find something to pop off about. I would be like, would you relax? Like, we're taking you to lunch. Shutty the mouth. Like, you don't have to walk up in here complaining. They're waiting for you. What do you care? You're getting seated the minute you're walking through the door. Like, why are you complaining?
where you park? Bro, it's literally a parking spot right there. When I say God was on. What? Thank you. You're welcome. Okay. I know, right? Oh, they got top line right there. Who we waiting for? Ashley, Aisha.
Now, her food did look good. Was that a little lobster tail? Is that on top of some grits or something? I don't know what that was. Or was that chicken?
Hey guys, so I just pulled up to the office. I have some stuff to do for a client, so I'm going in there with my mentor so she can go over some contracts, make sure everything is legit. And then
I know her mentor is like, in Jesus' holy name, can she please get it today? Okay, I'm gonna do this one more time, and if sis don't get it, we're gonna have to just start to write stuff down.
talk to a few agents in there because there's actually we're in the middle of doing like an opportunity. Well, my mentor offered an opportunity, so I need to talk to some other agents to get some information. But before I go in there, someone asked a question and said, how can you help other soon-to-be realtors in other states pass this test on real estate laws vary by state, and each state has their own licensing requirements. Before you can establish yourself in a new state, you need to understand the laws of the state and get your real estate license for that new home state. Are you saying you know the laws in each state? So the conversation.
Who wrote that question? Who wrote that? I'm going to have to call Judge Neal because, Keesha, I'm going to need for you to stop lying on this internet. Would you stop lying on people? Would you stop lying and screenshotting comments, please? Because it looks silly. It looks silly, and don't you have anything better to do? You should have more things to do than to be reading and trolling other people's comments for content. Okay? Where is your content, sis? Where is it? Okay.
Around real estate and what me and Ashley are teaching or whatever, going over, explaining, because we're not teaching real estate. We're not teaching how to sell houses, how to get buyers. There are plenty of the realtors out there, real estate agents out there. But anyways, those people who have been in the game a little bit longer have classes, have webinars, have books or whatever to get that information. We're obviously not seasoned enough in this industry to do anything like that. We are experts in our field because, one, the test changes yearly.
So you're saying you're experts in your field because I'm gonna let her say it, but she's even just saying that you are an expert and you just got your license 2 weeks ago. What? How are you going to say you're an expert at anything? You're an expert because you just took the test, so that makes you an expert at something?
So we just took the test fresh into the year. I took my test and passed it first try in January 2023. There are a lot of free classes, this, that, and the third, on the internet. Somebody even commented about Prep Agent in the description of the video when I first announced, and I was like, oh, he offers this, da, da, da. So let's just be clear about what's going on. Even in his video, the free information that you guys see out there has year specifics to it. So it says this information is good for year 2022, 2020.
Now, look, I don't know if no one signed up for her class or not, but let's look at it like this. She's basically, from what I'm understanding, selling you the keys to passing the exam, right? am I getting this right or wrong? Just in a nutshell, she is selling like a fast track to passing your real estate exam, like the tips and tricks, study tricks, whatever. What I read 2 weeks ago, I can't remember. Most missed questions, I guess, keys for success, best practices, whatever, right? That's my assumption. She's not teaching you how to be a realtor or real estate agent or whatever, right? Okay. But at the end of the day, you need to tap into a market of people who have just finished their courses. I'm sorry, my dog's barking, guys. There's really nothing I can do about that. So you need people who are close to finishing their course or just finished their course who need your help now. Because someone who's thinking about real estate doesn't need your class because they need to make it through the class first, right? You're giving people who are in between finishing and testing the keys to passing. That's what I'm understanding. That's a very niche market. And I don't know who maybe there are people out there, but you're going to have to network with schools to probably try to get that business. And now I've already said too much, but at the end of the day, that's a very small segment of people, because someone who's not even in real estate school yet or hasn't passed the class doesn't need to know what to know to pass the exam until they pass the class. They need to get the knowledge before they learn how to breeze through. So maybe no one's interested yet. Like, I don't know. It just seems like a very kind of niche market of people that she'd be looking for to offer this service. And I don't know who's interested in that.
21, blah, 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 blah. The state, he doesn't have any state specific, and I believe he's in California, if I'm not mistaken. But if you're in Georgia, if you're in Alabama, if you're in Florida, if you're in Mississippi, if you're in New York, he does not have any state specific information out there unless you pay to get it, which I did pay to get it. Me and Ashley paid to get a lot of training from a lot of different platforms. Why we consider ourselves to be expert in the field? Because I exceeded first try on my course final. When I took my course final, I missed.
So are you saying you're going to take some of that state specific coursework, or are you repurposing some of that state specific knowledge that you purchased to recycle it, to repurpose and sell? Like, I don't think that person sold you their course for you to remix your interpretation of it to sell it. Like, why would you even say that on a video when I'm sure this man has his content copyrighted? If this man has copyrighted and protected his intellectual property, you're on video right now talking about how you're using it to repurpose it to create another course.
My exam final from the course, I missed no math at it, which is one of the hardest. And I also only missed 1 or 2 finance questions when I took my course final, which is one of the hardest topics. I actually was very proficient in contracts, and contracts was one of the number one asked question pool on both course and your final exam. And I was proficient in all of that. So
let me tell you something, as a businesswoman, what's really sad right now that I'm seeing is someone who feels like they constantly have to plead their case. Keesha is always defending herself. And the fact that she's sitting here defending her license, nobody's asking you to defend your license. If the state saw fit to give you a license, who is anybody to question it, right? What people are questioning is how you think that 2 weeks into the game, and after just sprinting through a speed course, you are uniquely qualified above seasoned professionals to sell a course to people in between completing a course and taking their licensing, that you can do better than them when you're still trying to learn your damn job. Mimi ODD, what's up, sis? How are you? Ashlyn, what's up? CC, what's going on? Purple Virgo, good morning, good morning, good morning. Everyone coming in. Dana, Mrs. Pete, good morning, good morning. This doesn't make sense, right? So you paid to get info and now you're taking that info and teaching it. Absolutely. Like, I wouldn't have said that on a video, especially if that is copyrighted, protected coursework. Like, you can't go and take, I mean, I guess you can go and teach someone's textbook, but I think even with companies like Scholastic and some of these companies that sell textbooks, you are buying into a program to actually be able to teach a curriculum. And if you, I don't know that this person sold you those manuals for you to use as a teaching tool when it is a teaching tool, and he hasn't sold you the teaching tools of his tool. And then give you, like, maybe there's a segment of his business where he sells a textbook that is more of a teaching tool, and that also gives you a license to use that for your business and reproduce materials and things of that nature. You are taking something that is solely meant for individual use and trying to repurpose that knowledge. And you said from a multitude of platforms. Is that not what she just said?
I'm saying I'm giving you guys my tips, my tricks, my study methods. It's because I've done the work.
That's not your tips, your tricks, your study methods. That's their tips, their tricks, and maybe your study methods. We don't know, because you just said you just got stuff from other places and that's what you're teaching.
I finished the course 3 months, 6 months of work in 3 months. And I went on to get my licensing exam 2 weeks after.
Let me tell you something. As a business person, if the person that I'm thinking that I'm going to buy time with as a coach or in a webinar has to sit and actually defend themselves in this manner, I would never. I would never. That just shows right there you don't feel like you're qualified. If you were qualified, I'm not even going to tell you what I would say, but it wouldn't be sitting on one of my vlogs on my mom channel defending my brand new business and running through my resume.
I took my course final. She
looks like she's about to cry.
Exceeded in my course final when the percentage of being able to exceed is 10% of people who take online, and I'm within that 10% of.
Girl, she's acting like she's at damn mock trials, okay? Sis probably has freaking cue cards.
People. Also, I took multiple crams. So I also learned that cram different. You can take prep agent, this agent, da 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 da.
Does Keesha have a mustache? I don't know. She might. She seems kind of hairy, so she might have a mustache.
There are different ways that they ask you the questions.
She told on
and
herself.
You may
yes.
realize when you get to your licensing
How do you consider yourself
exam,
an expert if you haven't sold a house
are
yet?
not the same way.
Boom, just Keesha. How are you an expert? You're an expert at test taking and course passing? That's awesome. You're a career student. That's awesome. Congratulations. You know how to get a certificate. You know how to achieve a license. That's awesome. Now let's put that knowledge to work and sell a house. And that's coming from just Keesha. Okay, period. Passing the test doesn't make you an expert, KK. Girl, straight from the streets. Let me get back in the bushes. Bye, Monica. Thank you for coming through, sis. Okay. Wow, this is crazy. Anything to make a dollar. She has no track. So maybe she has no track record, to prove that she can help anyone pass a test. Well, she helped Jeremy. Remember, that is her track record. The test is not that difficult. If you can read, you can memorize key terms. And look, let me tell you something. Real estate, I'm not saying the real estate course is not hard and the real estate test is not hard, but what I'm going to say is this, is that the real estate process encompasses so many different people, not only from the people who are buying and selling, the agents, right? The front line, to the brokers, the managers, the overseers, the mentors, the people in the brokerage house who are managing this process with the less tenured or a tenured salesperson, to inspectors, to the mortgage companies, the banks. If someone is walking in with a $500,000 check or $1 million check in their hand, they've got cash, they're an investor, they are a flipper, they are another real estate type person. There's so many people who know what they know. Someone who doesn't know what they know is not going to it's going to be okay. On top of the fact that the law gets involved. So you have closing attorneys, you have all different kinds of people validating, checking paperwork, all of these things. The things that this lady over here has to know, I'm not saying is minimal, but there are so many hands in the pot on the sales process, not to mention at the bitter end, the transacting of the money, the transacting of the title, the transacting of the property is done by the city. And if there is something not in place, something that is not there, like there's so many people involved in the process, she can't mess it up. Now you can do something wrong, but it won't be messed up. You understand what I'm saying? So she's going to learn her job on the job, which is what we all know. But right now, sis is really just trying to justify and defend that people called her out for not being an expert, because you're not an expert at real estate. Maybe you feel you're an expert at passing tests, and maybe you are. Maybe you are. I don't know.
Study. And if you've gotten your exam or if you've taken the test before, you understand what I'm talking about. And a lot of people fail because they don't know how they study the topics, but they don't know how to master it in any way that it can be asked. And that is one of the number one reasons. So me and Ashley are going to give both vantage points of taking it in person, pros and cons, versus online, pros and cons, plus the study tactics.
Look, why not? So I would need to see the flyer again, but I don't know. Maybe I don't even want to give out any ideas, because we know that Keesha is in these bushes, and I'm not giving out any free ideas because clearly sis is intrigued by Bougie Gang, and
we just took it in 2023. There are not even too many people who have put the new information out for 2023, and 2023's test is now harder all over. Lastly, this is not just specific for Georgia. There are going to be state-specific things that we go over, and we're going to say, hello, this is state-specific to Georgia. However,
absolutely. So Gig, to your point, 15 years in your job, they say to be an expert at something, or even like a subject matter expert, that's a common term in corporate America. So a SME in something, right? They say you need to have put in 10,000 hours. 10,000 hours is the equivalent of 5 years of working 40 hours, right? Let's just say this. Even if you are a SME, you don't want to call yourself a SME, but let's just say you're a SME, right? At the end of the day, medicine is always changing. Medicine today isn't the same as medicine 15 years ago. There's new medications, there's new procedures, there's new equipment. Doctors are different, techniques have changed, all of those things. That's why you do your hours every year to renew your license, whether it's every year, every 2 years, you do your continuing education. That's why when you have a license, they are continually bringing you back, because even in real estate, laws change, policies change, practices change, the market changes. For her to say that she is an expert in something, if you are a business expert, I don't know that Keesha is an MBA. I don't think she's not, right? She's not an MBA. She's a theater major. She's ran a business. She's a YouTuber. She's a couple of different things, right? A business expert who doesn't have business clothes, I'm sorry, I'm not going to even continue.
If you've taken the test, then there is a national portion of the test and there is a state portion of the test. Obviously, with the state stuff, we can't give you any tips for your specific state, but the things that we did for our state, you can apply it for your state, if that makes sense. So we're not teaching you how to sell homes. We're not teaching you how to get clients. We're not teaching you real estate. We're not doing any of those type of teaching. We're giving you guys our experience. We are licensed agents who are in the state of Georgia. And so I don't want it to be any confusion to say, hello, this is state specific to Georgia. However, if you've taken the test, then there is a national portion of the test and there is a state portion of the test. Obviously, with the state stuff, we can't give you any tips for your specific state, but the things that we did for our state, you can apply it for your state, if that makes sense. So we're not teaching you how to sell homes. We're not teaching you how to get clients. We're not teaching you real estate. We're not doing any of those type of teaching. We're giving you guys our experience. We are licensed
The lie detector determined
are in the state
that
of
was a
Georgia.
lie.
And so there, I don't want there to be any confusion.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
My real estate agent who I went through to purchase my home, that was a year ago. I remember studying and there were some things that I kind of got tripped up on. And I remember texting her and she was like, girl, I took that test so long ago, I don't remember. You can ask.
Why do you have to remember texting her? What was that? What was the little story you just told?
Who are in the state of Georgia. And yeah, so there, I don't want it to be any confusion because even my real estate agent who I went through to purchase my home, that was a year ago. I remember studying and there were some things that I kind of got tripped up on. And I remember texting her and she was like, girl, I took that test so long ago, I don't remember.
So she's justifying reaching out to someone who is not getting paid. Like, time is money, sis. You bought a $400,000 home from me and you're trying to reach out to me for study tips. I'm in the middle of closing a $6 million deal right now, sis. I don't have time for you. And maybe it's, I don't fuck with you. I mean, who knows? Why in the world do you think because I sold you, I helped you buy a house, that you can reach out to me when you decide that you want to be like me and you want me to help you? Maybe she's of the I don't help variety. Maybe it's easier to say, I don't know. She doesn't know. I find that hard to believe. Even if she doesn't know, I'm sure she could Google the answer. She's a professional. But for you to use that person and throw them up under the bus as if that is a good reason why you think you are qualified, that further qualifies you to do something that on the YouTube streets has been questioned. Sis, that's another bad argument. That's not a good argument. And if I were the lady, Miss Kira or whatever her name is, Kira, the real estate agent on Instagram, I would kindly call you and tell you to keep my name out of your mouth when you are defending your shenanigans on your YouTube channel. Like, don't put me in your shit, please. I sold you a house and that's it. Like, that's one thing that Keesha does. Like, leave people alone. Why don't you, like, I would not be in the practice of dragging people's names and asking people questions, especially when you are now in a licensed industry where other people are carrying licenses and you are trying to defend and justify why you're doing something. And then you're using on the strength of people's names that you know have a name. Excuse me? I would tell you to stop, period. Like, don't do that.
You can ask any real estate agent. The further away it is from taking the test, the less likely they're even going to be able to help you. So what we're offering is not for people who've been in the game for so long. It's either for people who teach the topic so they are be able to do a course like this, or people who are fresh off of getting.
So you think you're qualified to teach the teacher on how to do a cram course? Is that what she just said? Did you hear that? She is qualified to teach the teacher how to teach a cram course because you are an expert at creating courses. What are you an expert in?
We're offering is not for people who've been in the game for so long. It's either for people who teach the topic so they are be able to do a course like this, or people who are fresh off of getting the topic so they are be able to do a course so long to be able to help you. So what we're offering is not for people who've been in the game for so long. It's either for people who teach the topic so they are be able to do a course like this, either for people who teach the topic so they are game for so long. It's either for people who teach the topic so they are be able to do a so long. It's either for people who teach the topic so they are be able to do a so long. It's either for people who teach the topic so they are be able to do a course like this, or people who are fresh off of getting their license.
Long time.
Woo, girl, that was a hell of a remix. Okay. Girl, she was stuttering. Look, I didn't look. She look ain't my problem. It ain't my girl. Is it my fault? Where's my is it my fault meme? I didn't do it. Like y'all, come on. So it's my fault. It's my fault. It's not my fault. I didn't look. I mean, I'm not selling the course. I didn't tell her to do anything. Girl, stop it. I'm just saying, if you're going to answer questions, if you're going to answer Bougie Gang questions and you don't want to come and address Bougie Gang direct, then understand, we're going to answer back. Like, okay, you took a question from over here. So I'm answering a question back to over there.
It's definitely been a couple of hours. I'm home now. Sorry after that last clip.
Y'all, this whole sequence, sis is in a very bad mood. Okay. She's in a very bad mood. I don't know if because daddy's gone. I'm not sure what's going on, but sis is in a very bad mood. So let's get into it.
Things just went haywire. I had to go to the grocery store, get stuff for dinner, and then when I came home, I did a power clean of our master bed. The girls' toys are everywhere, dusty, just this, that, and the third. Contractors supposed to be on their way. They are supposed to be finishing up that master bed, and then
I would be so damn tired of contractors right about now. Honestly, me personally, I would be done. I would be like, you know what? If it's not done, it's not done. I'm not going to talk about it. So maybe they're not going to talk about it. You guys might see it. You guys might do videos on it. I don't give a fuck. My house is done. It's done. And that's how it's going to be. Like, me personally, I wouldn't care because I live here, not you. You know what I'm saying? But Keesha doesn't have that attitude because she has the need to please, okay, and impress.
they said it was supposed to be here early this morning. So I don't know how much they're going to finish. How do you get these things open? Y'all see what I'm doing? Y'all see?
She's trying to teach. Okay, let's let her figure out how to get the that little metal thing off the pot. She claims she cleaned it. She's getting ready to make some jambalaya, guys. Let me answer some of your questions. She's going to teach the darn teacher. She has lost her mind. So clearly, I know last week when she was talking about her course, I mean, I wasn't trying to pick, but at the end of the day, I'm a Virgo who Virgos, and I heard the details. She said that this was kind of like a cram study course to help you pass your test. So A plus B equals AB, right? So you gave two pieces of information, and I understood what you said. Basically, you said that this is something. So basically, what I said and what you guys were saying too. Number one, the question of her being an expert came up from a multitude of people, and it was definitely in the comments. My take was this sounds like this is a very specific type of webinar and or course, however she's calling it, and it's for a very specific group of people. And this is not something that if you're thinking about being a real estate agent should take because it's not going to apply to you until you are done with your class, because this sounds like something that you're going to need right before you take the test. So it's going to help you pass, and it's going to give you everything that you need to know. It's like when they tell you to wake up and eat a good breakfast before you take some, like the SATs or something, right? So I guess she's mad. And we don't know enough about your course to criticize it, but we just know what you've put out in your videos. And based on what you've said and what we think we know, at the end of the day, it just like, if it's falling apart, sis, maybe the business plan wasn't that great. Every time you learn something or achieve something doesn't make it webinar worthy. Okay. Everything is not, like some people are saying, a money grab. Everything is not something that you can package up, throw in a box and monetize and think that everybody is going to jump in and take your course, because it's one thing to kiki on the internet, but there are people out here who are actually paying money because they are interested in a career. They don't have a YouTube channel. They don't have Boo Boo out here running shit on Instagram and mom helping them babysit and all this. Some people have to be very specific and don't have dollars to waste, let's put it that way, in just lining someone's pocket who thinks that they're going to sit and talk and kiki for 2 hours and not leave with what they need. They're going to go to a guaranteed source to make sure that they're getting the best bang for their buck. Nobody wants to go into your class and be confused.
So I'm about to make jambalaya. Literally, I cannot even upload a vlog today because I was so tired. The girls had practice,
How are you
and I
teaching
had
and
Brandel
mentor?
stuff.
Okay.
That ain't working.
She can't get that metal piece off the pot, guys. She doesn't know how to do it.
I'm so worn out walking in them dang on heels around all them houses. I mean, I always bring my flats with me, but
it doesn't matter if you bring flats if you're not going to wear them. You're the one who bought 3 and 4 inch heels with fur on them to go walk around people's houses.
I try to stand it as long as I can stand it. Then one of the houses had a basement. We didn't stay down there too long.
Let me tell you something. You know what my favorite work shoes are? Let me know in the chat if you agree. Those Tory Burch wedges. I have them in nude. I love those, are like my favorite. They look like flats, but I've got maybe it's a 2.5 inch wedge. Those are my favorite shoes. They look like flats. I don't like flats, so I like a low heel. But they're cute with jeans. They're, I mean, they're not some sort of a sexy shoe, but for work, do you really want a very sexy shoe anyway? Especially if you have to do a lot of walking around. But those Tory Burch, I forget what they call them, but they're the rounded toe with the big Tory Burch emblem on them, and they're so comfortable, and they last a long time. I love those shoes.
Those are like a finished basement.
Girl, she was stuttering real bad, wasn't she?
Tell baby to do it. But anyways,
she's mad. It's
so
okay.
Yeah, I have my ground beef. I'm about to add a little oil into the pot.
She thought it was easy.
I already cleaned the pot. I already cleaned the pot when I got it. I just couldn't figure out how to take this.
You don't have a big pair of scissors and can just cut that mug off?
Thing off then, and I still can't figure out how to do it now. So we're cooking on the wok. We're cooking on the wok.
That little bit of sausage.
So yeah,
you got a 200-pound man. You got a 200-pound man in the house. You got 2 adults, maybe 3, I don't know. And then you've got 3 kids, and kids will surprise you how much that they can eat. Plus they get hungry later. You got about 20 little pieces of sausage, like one little bitty piece of kielbasa. That's a whole dinner for a whole family. That might be lunch with a salad and some French bread or something. Are you kidding me?
Already contains
for 6 people, 5, 6 people.
Not healthy stuff.
Kids eat, and kids love some rice dishes.
So we're going to
okay. Is that chicken?
Finish browning the chicken on the other side. I love the way this is cooking so far. And
look, she's still these tenderloins. You see the arteries still right there. Ew.
Okay, guys. So next, you're gonna want to just mix in your green pepper. What is it? Bell pepper, yellow onion.
Keesha, how are you shook in your own house? Sis is still mad. I don't know if she's mad from that car ride addressing bougie gang comments. But how are you filming? You're in your house making your family dinner, and you still mad. Mad. Okay, guys, why is she mad? Let me see what y'all are saying. We have 422 votes. We have 542. 120 of you guys vote. Okay. She's mad because, girl, real estate ain't easy. Well, we see that. She just ranted in the car for 10 minutes. Got Lanks gone. I don't know if she's mad about that. She might actually be relieved. So I agree with that 5%. Deddy gone. Well, yeah, that might be why she's mad, because she's got that tag on her pot that she can't get off. And she didn't call him down to say, "Hey babe, can you come get this off the pot? I'm trying to make some jambalaya. I'm trying to make some Zatarain's jambalaya. Babe.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
It should be the lie detector determined Daddy gone.
Daddy a fool. That's my plate. Daddy a fool. Daddy a fool. Daddy a fool.
Okay, right now that's the number one answer. And then 32% budget gone. Okay. We don't know. Keesha hasn't talked to us about finances, but what we do know is that she is shutting down one of her streams of income, which is Got Links, and she is going to work on her promos and things of that nature. So hey, guys, let me give you a code. I will put it in the description box. Guys, if you are interested in a PMD body wand or face wand or any of the PMD luxury beauty products, I will have some more information for you. But if you want to get 20% off, use code Bougie Gang, and that is no cap. There's a 20% off discount code, and it's Bougie Gang. Okay. I'll have more information for you guys about that next week. Okay. But yes, Bougie Gang has their own discount code, guys. I don't know if, promo. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Budget gone. But yeah, if you guys want 20% gone on some PMD, use code Bougie Gang. I will give you guys a referral link. I will have it in the description box and more information for you guys next week. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's keep going. But yes, sis is mad. And you guys vote, and we'll talk about it at the end and see if we came up for a reason why. Okay.
And celery, I cook it down. I season it with some garlic seasoning, and I put it down. Okay.
Jeremy doesn't live there. Oh, really? Okay.
Making a mess.
Now, was that nice? I'm not trying to pick, but there's, empowering your kids to cook safely is a big deal. And it's very, very good to teach all your kids, whether you're boys, girls, how to cook. And I don't know what happened they used to have those little stools that she could bring up towards the stove. And baby girl is over here trying to get some salt, and she's helping season the food. And mom, that was not nice. I'm sorry. I'm just going to call that out. I just think there's a better way to put that. And if her positioning is not right to help season the food, number one, the arm of that wok shouldn't be hanging over the stove like that. That's dangerous. And then number two, she's down so low. How can she put stuff into the pot appropriately? They need a stool to be in front of that stove.
Okay, you can put the sauce in. And here's Jory over here making a mess.
That wasn't nice.
Let me get this one.
Girl, this is where everything goes wrong. Look at that big ass can of tomato paste. Check this out. When I saw this yesterday, I was like, she's gonna put all that tomato paste in there. But I was like, well, maybe it's a big pot.
We gonna get it out one way. Oh, I got it. Give it to me.
See, Keesha, you can't blame the kids on messing up your jambalaya, because fast forward, that's what she's going to do towards the end. You can't blame the kids, because if you were an experienced cook, you would understand that you are putting enough tomato paste in that pot right now for a damn, I don't know, J. Morrell Stewart size pot of spaghetti. Do you hear me? Right, Taylor? If you knew what you did not know, you would it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that like a whole container of salt is too much salt. If you knew how to cook and you knew what tomato paste is, you would know that that's way too much tomato paste for whatever size dish you're cooking. But you're going to try and blame it on the churn. You going to blame it on the churn?
Okay, guys. So this is the final look.
That
Once
little bit
you
of
add it to your
jambalaya.
bowl, you can just go ahead and add the green onions on top. I love green onions. And yeah,
Jeremy
so
must not be home. That must be for her and the girls.
Serve this. My first time cooking on this wok, and I literally absolutely love it. Like, I love it so freaking much. So much. So much. Oh, stop. All right.
The contractors are going to start. tomorrow. Literally.
Girl, if you don't stop coming through here and telling us the contractors are coming today, tomorrow, and next week, just show us the finished product. We don't care.
This is how many times have we heard that? My mini me's getting to bed, but I really want to come and tell y'all.
Sis is mad.
That jambalaya was the best jambalaya I've ever made. Chef's kiss. It was.
I'm not taking your advice because you walked out of a chicken place with old, dry, burnt chicken. If you live in Georgia, you don't know how to tell someone that you want fresh chicken out the grease, and you got all the way to the parking deck with some burnt, dry chicken. I'm supposed to trust you on some jambalaya, and you're not even close to Louisiana, and you probably made it from a Zatarain's box. Girl, stop it.
So freaking good, y'all. It was so freaking good. Like, so freaking good. I genuinely thought that we would be able to have leftovers. And it's like every time I cook, there are no leftovers. Literally, there are no.
I just get the feeling that the people in that house are so damn hungry. It doesn't matter what you cook. If you lay down some hot food and some crackers, it's going to be gone.
Leftovers, we have to make a whole nother meal the next day.
Because let me tell you something. You over Jay Morrell, if you guys watch Jay Morrell Stewart and some of these people, girl, these people cook some outlandish meals. And I love Jay Morrell. But girl, if Jay Morrell ever invited me over for dinner, I would go because I want to see the $100,000 kitchen. But I'm not running because I want to experience the food. I'd much rather eat over at Becky from Acre Homestead because Becky seasons the hell out of her food, and I think her food probably tastes real good. Jay Morrell, on the other hand, I just want to see the kitchen and that kind of stuff. Keesha, I suspect the people, like, I'm sorry, like, you cook a very little bit of food, you don't use enough seasoning, and I'm still stuck on that nasty mac from Christmas.
I already know when Babe has his bowl, he's gonna go back and get another bowl, and then it's gonna be a little bit left, and I'll probably have that little bit left for lunch tomorrow. I got a lot of work to do tomorrow, and the girls have practice tomorrow. And then I have to go and to a listing appointment on Thursday. And it's a big deal, y'all. This listing appointment for Thursday is a big deal. But I'll let y'all know how it goes on Thursday. I don't even want to talk about it or think about it right now. I just need to focus and get prepared for this listing. It's a really big opportunity. And then what else do I have to say? Whoo, y'all. Whoo. That jambalaya just literally... It was so good. I don't know if it was the walk.
Okay, let me comment. So on Instagram, Keesha is featuring some of the properties that she is selling. And this is my one critique. As a professional woman, and you are a mother and you're a mother and you're a professional woman now and you have a professional job, you're not just social media, even though that still counts as a job, definitely, but you are not just representing yourself. You have a banner of the brokerage that you also have to represent. Me personally, I would not have songs and music in my promos of people's properties. Like, I would have a real problem if my real estate agent featured my house and it had some music with like the word pussy in it. Like, I'm just saying, I think like it would just, I would have a problem with that. Like, if I heard like, you know what I mean? Like, don't use, you know what I mean? Like, I can get down with the get down like everybody else, but that's not what you're going to use to advertise my home.
That I did change my technique up this time around because I looked at a few recipes. I just love looking at recipes. I genuinely feel like even if you look at recipes, does not necessarily mean you know how to cook. But just because you look at recipes does not mean you don't know how to cook. If that makes
Keesha, why are you like so like why would that even need to be said? Like, at the end of the day, just because I think consider myself to be a very good cook, but if I want to all of a sudden start making like delicious vegan meals, or I want to make really authentic Asian cuisine, That doesn't make me less of a chef, a home chef, or a mom cook, or whatever you want to call it. Um, Different techniques and flavors and all different types of, there are some very complicated meals out here that people are not used to eating at home. They typically will go get in a restaurant. Why? Like, she's so, this woman does not need to be in the comment section. That's my point. She's so bitter about anybody saying anything. At the end of the day, you don't need to be in the comments, ma'am. Like, if it bothers you that much for people to have an opinion on you, get out the opinions. Go about your business and mind it. People in the comments are talking amongst themselves and expressing their thoughts. That doesn't have to be what you eat. If you're going to sit over here and be in the comments, take it like a big girl and be cool about it. If you're not going to be cool about it, guess what's going to happen? People going to talk about it. And then we
You
gonna
get what I'm
laugh
saying?
about it.
Like, I like to see how other people do things, and then because I already know how I make it. And then I had found this guy, and y'all, honestly, what he did, I started off doing the right thing, and then since the girls are a part of it, and that's why you got to be real careful when you cooking with your kids, because it can literally one little step can mess everything up, and that's exactly what happened. Too much tomato paste. So I had to take everything that I had showed y'all originally. I had to take it all out and do a completely different process, because that's why you got to be real careful when you cooking with your kids, because it can literally one little step can mess everything up, and that's exactly what happened. Too much tomato paste.
So it's the kid's fault that you didn't know you had too much tomato paste, or it's your lack of experience in the kitchen to know that tomato paste is a very concentrated tomato, and a big ass can of tomato paste like that. If they said 1 can of tomato paste, they probably meant the little, like 2-3 ounce, whatever that size is, the little puny one, rather than a damn 8-ounce can like you were putting in. Like, that's your fault that you couldn't eyeball that. You know that salt is very strong and concentrated. Did you need a manual to know not to put in a cup of salt, but a teaspoon of salt? Like, you should know. There's some things that you know as being someone who cooks on a regular basis. Now you learned a lesson. Tomato paste is concentrated. You only need a little bit. Do you know that now, ma'am?
So I had to take everything that I had showed y'all originally, I had to take it all out and do a completely different process. Because if you look at his recipe, everything that I showed y'all is what he did, except for the tomato paste, except for as much diced tomatoes. And it was a teaspoon of tomato paste that he did. And I've never even added tomato paste to any of my recipes. So I wasn't cognizant. Since I was using the girls, I just let them dump it. And I went back and looked at it. To reference, like, okay, let me see how you finished it again.
So it's the girl's fault that you had a big ass can of tomato paste and you were not cognizant. Oh, okay. You didn't. Well, okay. Maybe she let her use that word. That's not the girl's fault. It's still your fault. You should have known just on sight that tomato paste is concentrated, but you could have left it right there. Like, as a mother and as a grown woman, why don't you start to take like, hey, I didn't even know that tomato paste was so concentrated, but I know now. You're going to sit there and blame it on the girls because they dumped it in there. You should have known that big ass can was way more than what you needed.
I realized it. So what I had to do was take all of it out, everything out the wok. I boiled my water. I started cooking my rice, and I went back in as the rice was cooking, and I added the sausage in there, added the chicken in there, and then...
Oh, you're saying who's she mimicking now? Well, of course that was Are you referring to her saying chef's kiss? Like, we're just going to overlook that. She wants... Look, Peyton, when she went to meet Peyton, we know now, which I didn't know then because I had just started watching Peyton. I've been watching Peyton now for about 2 years. And when I first started watching her, I guess I started watching her not this Vlogmas, but the Vlogmas before last. So like right before then. So maybe it's been about 1.5 years, right? Like maybe 6 months before she got her townhouse. Anyway, long story short, I did see the episode when Keesha's version and her version. And after getting to know Peyton's channel, number one, she goes to meet all the PayPals. That's number one. So it wasn't anything special because it was Keesha. That's number one. Number two, the reason why Peyton didn't show it was because they didn't really mesh. You know, when she met Monroe Steele, she did damn near 2-3-parter because her and Monroe vibed and, you know, they had a good time. When she meets other people, they go out, they go smoke, they go to the club, they go have a good time, they enjoy their meal, whatever. Literally, she walks up to meet Keesha, she sits down, and it's a wrap. Like, you never really, oh, hi, Keesha. Oh, hey. That was it. That was it. Keesha's version, I don't even know if Keesha even showed her. Maybe she did, but it was not much at all. Okay. And Peyton's never going to say a word, but you know, if you watch her channel enough, you know, like there was nothing that needed to be said because what was shown, what was had said. Okay. Because what it did not give is what was said altogether and like that. Okay.
Slowly added the tomato paste in there as I saw fit and monitored it as it was cooking.
She's
it was
blaming
definitely
the
way more than a
churn.
teaspoon, but like I said, I just look at recipes. I do my own thing, and then I still did the green onions. I let it cook through, and I didn't even do none of the seasons he used. I used my own thing for seasonings, the Cajun, the garlic, like I showed y'all, but it was so good. It was really good. And now here comes my Jaya. Hey, Jaya.
Hi.
You want to talk to the vlog? Huh? You were always eating on that dang old elephant's tail. What you gotta tell them? I close my eyes. I won't look.
I love going to the park with Grandma and Mommy.
She loves going to the park with Grandma
Okay.
and Mommy. When have you went to the park with Grandma and Mommy recently?
Okay, this whole part.
Well, when y'all were over, so y'all went to the park recently with me, and then they were at my mom's house on Saturday for a few hours because my nieces were coming over there and they wanted to see them. So
I love playing. And
My favorite from last week was when they went to Publix and is that Jaya said, "We need peaches." And she said, "No, we have peaches." And she said, "No, we don't." And Keisha's like, "Yes, we do." Her dad is a chef. Okay. Yeah, I mean, recipes are gold. I mean, there's nothing wrong. Recipes is not indicative that you don't know how to cook. Thinking you don't need recipes, I think, is indicative of you don't know how to cook because I think as a chef, or someone who loves to cook or enjoys cooking, you should know you don't know every recipe and you don't know how to cook every culture. So recipes are gold and there is nothing wrong with using a recipe. And if you feel offended because people are criticizing you because you are using recipes, yeah, I don't know anything about that. I don't fault anyone for using recipes. Like that's whatever. I don't think that came from here. But at the end of the day, sis, not knowing how to cook doesn't mean like you just don't know how to cook. Like you just need some more experience. I don't know what her and Jai are talking about, but I just remember it
would
not
you like to
like just being some baby talk.
I'm not gonna say any names. Gave her
Okay, so yeah, Jory is finished with pull-ups, maybe. I don't know. And she's blaming Jaya again. Keesha, stop blaming these kids. Let me tell you something. So in this part right now, she's basically blaming that little sis wet the bed because big sis gave her something to drink before bed. Number one, like whose fault? I don't know whose fault that is. Like at the end of the day, stop blaming your kids for everything. Anyway, guys, I think this is kind of it.
Bedtime. Now, Jory does if she
I don't want to hear any more of that, guys. We're gonna stop it right there. Like at the end of the day, okay. Stop blaming the girls. Baby girl was thirsty before bed, and I don't know. Maybe you should have made sure she had adequate fluids so she wasn't running to her big sisters to get some water. So I don't know. I don't know how to handle that, but at the end of the day, that's your responsibility as the mommy. Okay. Jerry's not there. Not in the bed. Yeah, Jeremy, he's not, and it obviously is late. Um, okay, guys, let's finish up this poll. Um, we had 570 votes, which is awesome. That's awesome, guys. The Why is Keesha so mad, guys? Let's see what the survey says. Why is Keesha so mad? Yeah, she's not mad. Got Lengths is gone. She's happy to have Got Lengths gone. I think. I think that she it's just not a good use of her time anymore. She just doesn't have time to go run 7 orders to, and you can't justify hiring an assistant for 7 orders, okay? Or however many orders you're getting, I don't know, but it wasn't a lot. 25% of you are saying real estate ain't easy. She's having to work, and this is a tremendous investment, and she's talking about it a lot on her channel. And Keesha is definitely a results person, and she wants to be able to brag about her results, okay? What is the number 3 reason why Keesha is mad? Budget. Yeah. Sometimes when you have to readjust your budget and the money's not moneying like it used to be, the math is not mathing, and you are having to pay attention to dollars and cents, and you've wasted a lot of money on contractors, and you know, you're not posting like you used to be, I guess, hey. Okay, and 36%, what it always comes back to, daddy gone. Daddy gone. Okay. All right, guys. Sis is upset. I should have put the comment section here. Was she mad? She'd have been more mad at the comment section. Okay. But guys, if you're looking for a Bougie Gang sweatshirt, you can have one too, guys. I gave one to Keesha because she's honorary up in these comments. And apparently she wants to be Bougie Gang so bad. Okay. But if you want, you can use is it Bougie 20, and you can get 20% off on loveliesandlacefronts.com. And if you're looking to go, I will drop a referral link. I will drop that last in the description box in a little bit, or the first pin comment, and code Bougie Gang for 20% off. Okay, on PMD. If you're interested in trying any of those products, you can get a 20% discount. With my referral link and my code. Okay. I guess that's it for right now, guys. And if you want to chime in, if you're upon the replay and you want to chime in on what is the worst wig of the week from the Deddy Gone collection, girl, was it Jasmine with the box braid wig? Was it Olivia with the I don't even know, the bad roller set collection? Is it Keesha from I Want to Go Back to the 90s country music show? Was it Strong Mommy Chrissy with way too much highlight? Gosh, I mean, it looks like Chrissy dusted her whole face with highlighter. Instead of using um, some powder, it looks like she has highlight all over her face, and she's doing like a early 2000s brow. Um, I don't know where that makeup application came from, but she needs to send it all back. Okay. Mimi says, damn, it's awful, right? It's the awful wig show from the Deddy Gone collection. The roller set's bad. Yes, the roller set is awful. Okay. Keesha is giving Reba. Keesha is giving Reba from the 90s. And Jasmine is giving Friday part 17. Okay. And I don't know. Strong Mommy Chrissy is giving, and that'll be another $25. Okay. Guys, let me go because I'm let me go. All right. Y'all, I enjoyed y'all. This was fun. You said she's giving Shamar. Shamar's page is back on private again. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna let y'all go. This was fun. Take care. Have a good Saturday. If I can, I'll come back. Otherwise, I will see you guys tomorrow. We got a lot of stuff going on today. So we got a lot of stuff going on today. So I will definitely be back with you guys a little bit later. Okay. Let's go over to this. Okay, guys, take care. Have a wonderful Saturday. See you later. Welcome back to Love, Lies, and Lace Fronts, where we do reactions, reviews, and commentary on the YouTube channels you love to watch. Guys, are you subscribed to this channel? If you're not, you need to be. Hit your notification bell so you can be notified when I upload a video, when I go live, and drop another video for you. Also, follow me on Instagram. That way you can keep up with what I'm doing, okay? If you enjoy channels like this and commentary, consider becoming a member. Otherwise, guys, Bougie Gang Gang, it's an open thing. Make sure that you are subscribed to this channel so you can participate in the chats. And I will see you next time I hit that live button. Okay? Take care. Bye. Hey guys, how are you?
You could be doing opposed to being on my page, bitch. Cause I ain't got nothing for you nothing ass bitches.
There's something in the air.